we have a chance now. Lance, put down that gun.
OPS should have picked me for this mission. A doctor's degree doesn't mean anything.
Lance, give me the gun.
I'm tired of being your assistant. I want to be in charge for a change.
No more orders.
Lance, please don't put it there. Come on, Lance. There's a transport ship waiting to take us back to Earth.
No, I called you to bring me out of this dump, not to go back to Earth.
Are you crazy? You're facing attempted murder charges.
Go back to Earth and stay in our private vacation home.
Lance, I won't let you do this.
You can't stop me. I got unfinished business with Ken and Kate Broder.
Lance, don't do this. I am begging you.
Please, do what I asked, Michelle.
Fine.
Heard about the trouble you two have gone through.
It was a total surprise.
It was indeed, but that's behind us. Now we're ready to go on the last leg of this mission. Well, are you two ready for your venture to Venus? We are. Scanners have detected an asteroid on collision course. Can't you move out of his way? No. With the navigation systems down, we are dead in space.
How much time do we have?
About 10 seconds. Everyone prepare for impact. Impact in 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't believe it.
What?
All systems are online.
Go for it, Ken.
You got it. Detaching atmospheric probe. There it goes.
Congratulations, Ken.
All the research, all the time spent. Oh, it was all worth it.
Captain's log, September 2nd, 2112. It has been 4 months since Dr. Broder introduced his chemical into the atmosphere of Venus. The Broders have been safely returned to Earth, and the Magellan has been sent to Venus to gather planetary data. Everyone is eager to learn of the results.
Captain Brooks, we have entered orbit around Venus.
Excellent. Lieutenant Spears, begin planetary scanning.
Scanning in progress. Carbon dioxide is dropping rapidly. It's working, Captain.
Way to go, Dr. Broder. Lieutenant, deactivate the heat shields.
Heat shields deactivated. Surface temperature is rising, currently 150 degrees Fahrenheit.
That was to be expected. It should start to drop soon.
No change in surface temperature, Captain.
Something's wrong here. The temperature should have started dropping by now.
Temperature is dropping, Captain.
Now that's more like it.
Captain Brooks, you should take a look at this.
What's wrong, Lieutenant?
As you can see, the temperature is bottomed out at 120 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's still not low enough. No one can survive in temperatures that high.
Oh, can't we just reactivate the heat shields?
They were only meant for short-term operation. According to Dr. Broder's data, the planet should be self-sufficient.
Still no change in surface temperature.
All right, then. Open a channel to OPS headquarters, Lieutenant.
Channel open, Captain.
OPS headquarters, this is Captain Cynthia Brooks of the Magellan. According to preliminary data, Dr. Broder's experiment is a failure.
How is Kate doing?
She's doing just fine. She's still in recovery, but the doctors say there's been no permanent nerve damage to her arm, and that she should be much better in a few weeks.
That's good to hear.
I've been thinking, Richard. I'm ready to get back to work. I've been reviewing the data from Magellan, and I know with a few modifications to the chemical, we can get the surface temperature on Venus lowered.
Ken, you and Kate have just returned from a 3-month mission tour. I think it's too soon. Plus, Lance Dixon is on the loose again, and what if he tries to stop you?
I assure you, Richard, I'm in perfect health. As for Lance, we can always increase security around the lab.
I'm afraid there's more. The OPS Council feels that the Venus project should be terminated.
Terminated? And what do they propose to do about the overpopulation problem?
Well, there's a popular theory going around now that Mercury would be easier to colonize.
Mercury? You've got to be kidding. We all know the planet has no atmosphere, and recent studies have shown that the heat around the equator is too great. Only half the planet would be able to be colonized.
All of that is true, but we're running out of time. The OPS Council feels that more settlers cannot be moved to Mars, that the toxic waste problem there is just too severe.
I need more time, Richard. I know we can get this Venus project to work, but I need more time.
Let me talk with more of the council members, and I will let you know anything as quickly as possible. I will speak with Michael Wells tonight.
Well, I really appreciate any help you can give.
Certainly can. Tell Kate hello for me.
I will.
Okay.
Hey, Kate. You up to having a visitor today?
Of course I am.
These are for you.
Oh, they're so beautiful, Brad.
Where you want me to put them at?
You can put them over there.
Kate, I was afraid I'd never see you again. I heard rumors that your ship had exploded while going through the asteroid field.
I know. Ken and I are so lucky to be alive.
You certainly are. By the way, my boss said that there was a new position open up as system analyst, and he said you could have it if you want.
Hey, that's great. But can I have a few days to think about it?
Sure. Just let me know what you decide.
I sure will. Brad, I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but Ken is due in here any moment, and he's not in the best of moods today. I think it's a good idea if you go ahead and leave.
Oh, okay. I hope your arm gets better soon.
Thanks. Thank you for the flowers.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Kate, I'm back.
What took you so long?
I had to stop and talk to Richard about something. Wow, who sent you the flowers?
Brad brought them to me.
Oh, how sweet of him. You know, these would look really great out by the dumpster.
Ken!
Just kidding.
You know, Brad came by and he offered me a new position in his office if I wanted it.
Great. Now, he can see you every day of the week, all day long.
Ken, what is it going to take to get through your thick head that Brad and I are just friends?
Well, maybe you can explain to me why every time I leave you alone, Brad shows up.
That's it. I have had it about that. So what did you and Richard have to say?
I told him I was ready to go back to work.
Are you sure about that? Don't you need a few more weeks to rest?
In a few weeks, my job may be terminated. The council wants to cancel the Venus project.
No, they can't do that.
I'm afraid they can.
So what about all the years of research that went into the Venus project? I mean, doesn't that count for something?
Apparently not. They've still got to vote on it, but Richard's going to try and convince them to keep the project going.
Well, I sure hope he can. I just know how much this project means to you.
Nothing matters to me more than you, Kate. I just couldn't bear it if anything ever happened to you.
Dinner time, my pet. Here's a nice plump wrap for you. Enjoy it. Computer, lights.
Good evening, Michael. May I have a word with you?
Certainly, Richard. I was just in here feeding my pet boa. Would you like to hold him?
Oh, no. I never really cared for snakes.
Oh, snakes are fascinating creatures. I had to pay a pretty penny to get this one from the Emory Zoo out in San Diego. Have a seat. What can I do for you?
Michael, the other council members are split over whether to continue the Venus project. And you have the deciding votes.
Yes, and I guess you've come by here to persuade me to vote in favor of that project.
Yes, I feel we should give Ken some more time.
More time? For what? So other people can die?
No, just a minute. Now, we're all sorry about the death of Major Taggart. He was an outstanding officer and a good friend, but you cannot blame his death on Ken Broder.
I had a close cousin that died due to Dr. Broder's incompetence. Nobody else will die due to this flawed experiment.
Now, I suggest you get control of yourself and look at the bigger picture here. Last week, hundreds of people were hospitalized due to oxygen deficiency. A new planet has to be found, and soon.
Richard, be sure and close the door on the way out.
Fine, Michael, but just remember this. All of us have to suffer the consequences of decisions that we make in life, and I hope you can live with yours.
Just think, one of these days you're going to be big enough that you can wrap around somebody's neck and give them a little squeeze.
Ken! Ken, what is it?
It's over, Katie. Richard called me a little while ago. Council voted late last night to cancel the Venus project.
Ken, I'm so sorry.
Thanks. But I know I could have made it work, but now I'm never going to know.
So what are you going to do now?
Well, I've been reassigned to the space station. They want me to safely find a way to transport the toxic waste from Mars to the moon. Sounds like a big honor, doesn't it?
So how long will you be gone?
I'm going to be gone at least 8 weeks, maybe more.
8 weeks? Well, then you'll be gone on our anniversary.
That's right, but I can't help it. I've got to do what they want. But I'll go ahead and give you your gift early. Well, I need to actually start packing. Got a long day ahead of me today. Well, when are you scheduled to go back to work?
Well, Ken, I've given it a lot of thought, and I've decided to transfer to Brad's department.
Oh, well, good luck.
That's it? That's all you have to say?
Well, whatever makes you happy.
Ken, I am so worried about you. You're not acting like yourself.
And just how am I supposed to act, Kate? Everything I've worked for these last several years, all the research, all the pain, agony, has just been thrown away with one phone call. My life is in shambles, and I have to go away for the next 8 weeks during our anniversary. How am I supposed to act?
As a home or business owner, if you were to ask any insurance agent or law enforcement officer their opinion on security systems, they would tell you they are only as good as the company that installs the product. C&M Security fully agrees with that assessment and are committed to conducting a zero-defect business. C&M Security offers a 24-hour-a-day protection of your home and business. Call today, 770-474-9280, and ask about the wide range of affordable customized services designed to meet your residential and business security needs. Call C&M Security, 770-474-9280.
Come on. Where's he at? You're 10 minutes late, Lance. Had to make sure no one was following me. Here's the $10,000 we agreed on. I trust you lived up to your end of the bargain? Oh, yes. Yes. The Venus project is canceled. It is canceled. What about Broder? I had to pull some strings, but I got Dr. Broder reassigned to the most undesirable job in the galaxy, studying toxic waste on the moon. I knew I could count on you, Michael. He'll be gone for at least 8 weeks. That's great. Now it's time to pay Mrs. Kate Broder a little visit.
you hear about the EOPS giving Dr. Broder the boot?
You mean that guy that was in charge of the Venus Project?
Yeah, that's him. You gotta feel sorry for the guy. All the time he's spent on it's completely wasted.
Wow, that's a pretty sad story.